Those keeping a keen eye on AI these days will know of the constant launches by different companies. From Microsoft launching the new Bing AI chat, and OpenAI coming out with GPT-4 to Google Bard AI, it's mayhem. However, among so many options, it can be difficult to separate the wheat from the chaff. While these AI chatbots come with their own capabilities, some definitely do the job better than others. We earlier compared Google Bard versus ChatGPT and came out with interesting results. However, we are here today comparing Google's first ever chatbot against Microsoft Bing AI Chat, a GPT-4-powered search engine that has become massively popular. So, which AI should you rely on for your day-to-day needs, and which one has the better features? Let's not waste any more time and dive in to find out. Google Bard versus Microsoft Bing AI Search Engine Battle, 2023. We have compared both ICE on various parameters and listed their major features and differences. Depending on which feature you'd like to see first, use the table below to jump to the necessary section. Based on separate models. Both Google Bard and Microsoft Bing are AI chatbots that have been trained on datasets. To simplify it, the bots have essentially scrapped this data and gained information from it. They then use the data to come up with answers to different questions and scenarios users create. However, there is a fundamental difference between Bard's and Bing's language models. Google Bard versus Microsoft Bing Chat. Which AI is smarter? Courtesy, Google. For starters, Google Bard is based on a smaller-sized version of Google's own language model called Language Model for Dialogue Applications, or Lambda for short. Google's language model has been fine-tuned for conversations, creative outputs, and coming up with text that doesn't exist anywhere else. As Bard itself states, the training data for Lambda is a mixture of text and code, including books, articles, websites, and more. Google claims that the model can engage in a free-flowing way about a seemingly endless number of topics, which gives it more conversational power than Bing. OpenAI GPT-4. On the other hand, Bing is based on the company's Prometheus model, which we know is Generative Pre-trained Transformer 4, or GPT-4 for short. GPT-4 is OpenAI's latest and most advanced LLM yet, with significant improvements over the last iteration. GPT-4 is a model that has been specifically trained to have a sharp reasoning response. However, the company has also paid attention to the nuance of conversations, and as such, the model has been trained on a fine set of human conversation data too. Further, GPT-4 encompasses more advanced features such as being multimodal and having language support. While there is no clear-cut winner in this scenario, GPT-4 does possess some distinguishing features that make it stand out. Winner, undecided. Google Bard plagiarizes text. Even though Google's Lambda model can supposedly come up with brand new text and engage in conversations, it's having trouble. In this particular instance, we are referring to our last conversation with Bard in the comparison linked above. When asked about Luffy and Haki in the One Piece anime, Google Bard plagiarized a few lines from Bebom's article word for word. It did not even provide any sources, which is very surprising. Copied text Bard. Copied text Bebom. Unfortunately, we are not the only ones this has happened to. In a recent tweet, Tom's Hardware's editor-in-chief Avram Pilch showed how Bard had plagiarized an article from their website for its own output. While Bard did correct itself after being prompted, plagiarizing content like this indicates a flaw in its system. So, #Google Bard admitted that it plagiarized from Tom's Hardware and apologized when I prompted it. This is a plagiarism engine. pic.twitter.com/38s2vnxrtj, Avram Pilch, @GeekInChief, March 22, 2023. Microsoft Bing, on the other hand, did not copy any texts when asked about different topics. We also ran various texts through our list of the best AI plagiarism checkers and no exact match was found. Furthermore, if you ask Bing Chat to write you an essay in creative mode, it refuses and says that would be plagiarism and unethical. Bard versus Bing unethical. This is an amazing addition to Bing Chat and a welcome one at that. In our experience, the same sadly cannot be said for Google Bard. As this has happened multiple times, We hope Google acknowledges this misstep and puts proper guardrails in place to ensure publications and independent creators do not suffer. It would be great if AI chatbots didn't copy off texts, actually rephrased the texts, and linked the source in the footnotes. More on this below. Winner: Bing.